It's Week 14 of the NFL, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Cards and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. There's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on first down. Steps away. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there on the first play of the game.
Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Yeah, and we see this so often. There's excellent coverage downfield, so the quarterback makes a nice decision, just flip it out to the flat and see what the running back can do. Plenty of space to roam, and he turns it into a big play.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being ahead.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 69 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot. Getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this one is incomplete.
Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season.
It's caught inside the 25. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his second touchdown of this opening quarter.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that looked almost to be a case of, you know, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium,
so this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other side. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
and just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown.
Marquise Brown
Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Ravens open the lead up to 34-0. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to...
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And got his man, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable.
And the Ravens have taken a 6-touchdown lead. This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood.
Won this lead.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points.
He's got a man, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews with touchdown number 20 on the air.
And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Back to throw now on first down. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now back to throw. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Back to throw. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashawn Bateman, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. Well, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashawn Bateman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens add on. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Buying time to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, wide open, complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be...
Third quarter action to this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. On play action, they'll throw out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman, 66 yards. And the Ravens add on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Throwing up and catching the football, creating space.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they?
It got his man, complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman. Now the offense back out onto the field as he'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluded. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Maurice Hurst. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 70. We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 76 yards. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Rolling to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. They've got his man, complete. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 59 yards. And the Ravens are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw here. He's going to try and go deep again. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on the way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are already saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Baltimore, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll try to